Hello, everybody. Lucius Hill Jr. here of Leonard Hill Investments. Today is June the 5th, 2022. Today, we're going to be talking about investing money and how to invest money like the multimillionaires and the billionaires and how to gain money like them to become wealthy over the next 16 years. Most people invest money that are millionaires into the stock market, real estate, cryptocurrency, or commodities. Now, saying that, you say, okay, that sounds easy, but how can I become a multimillionaire over the next 16 years? Well, let's start off by one, we shouldn't be putting our middle finger up to God. As first of all, because that's self-defeating. If we put up our middle finger too many times, God is not going to bless us with fortune. Two, we should get baptized. If we sleep with somebody for free and they're married, and we get jinxed into overspending our money, we should get baptized. Two. Three, we should find good investments out there that are undervalued, that we can throw some money into the investments and reap a better return for ourselves 16 years from now. And you say, that sounds easy, but how can we do that? One, I would look into places where the migration patterns are forming in real estate in different states throughout the United States and see which migration pattern is forming that's producing the most millionaires and the most millionaires and billionaires in the state. This helps out because with the spreading of money by these millionaires and billionaires to average working people through their businesses, create a stability in the market, making home prices to rise. It's difficult to become a millionaire and billionaire without investing into real estate. Most millionaires and billionaires like to invest into real estate. So that's number one. Number two, invest in the stock market. I believe the stock market is headed for right now a 10-year decline in the markets. After we go through we're gonna go through a 3-year bull run after next year, and from there we think there's gonna be like a 10-year decline in 4 years from now in the markets. So we say if we could prepare ourselves to benefit from falling markets by having excess cash on the sideline, picking up good stocks and good names of companies at lower prices, then by any means, I would do that. The key is to pick successful companies with huge amounts of cash flow and huge amounts of cash on the books, like oil companies, like some of the discretionary spending companies. Some of the technology companies. that could weather the storm of a Great Depression, which I think we are going to experience in the next 4 years, a Great Depression. So that's another avenue that you could get rich by in 16 years, the stock market. Number 3, commodities market. Commodities are rare resources that are produced by the ground, like oil, corn, or livestock, which could be pork bellies. And with inflation, normally these things tend to go up. I, for one, I'm a big buyer of corn at these levels, wheat at these levels, and silver and gold. Silver and gold. So that's another way that we can produce returns for ourselves in the future, with mass shortages going on and rising inflation. Another way to produce returns that multimillionaires and billionaires use is by investing in cryptocurrency. We're still in the very beginning stage of cryptocurrency. I believe we still have a long way to go. And a lot of cryptocurrency right now is falling to new lows. With this in mind, I'm a firm believer of picking up some of this cryptocurrency at the prices that they are right now. One cryptocurrency that I like to pick up is Ethereum. Ethereum looks attractive here. I believe Ethereum might fall between $1,300 per unit to $1,700 per unit. I think those are good entry prices to get into it. I like Shiba Inu at these levels. I like Shiba Inu. With Shiba Inu, it's been falling as of late, but I think this is a perfect opportunity to pick up a good-sized portfolio with very few dollars. If your dollars are limited, you could pick up Shiba Inu with $20, $40. In 16 years from now, I think it's going to pay off handsomely for your portfolio. Listen, I'm not promising each short-term gain right now. I'm not promising you each short-term gain. I'm not promising you quick money. But I know if we stay fast with this investing over the next 16 years, we're going to see a tremendous profit. This is Lucius Hill Jr., fighting for the small and the professional investors. Fighting for your portfolio. Sometimes I get the shot calls right. Sometimes I get the shot calls wrong. But at the end of the day, I'm fighting for your portfolio. Let's put God first, people investing second, things and family third.